Hello. Well, today we're going to look at how do I write the equation of a line, and we're going to give it a slope and a point that's on the line. And I'm going to show you a very nice little method to do that. To start off with, we're going to look at the standard form of an equation, and that is ax plus by equals c. Now, what I want to do with that to start with is to solve that for y, because that will give me the slope-intercept form, and we need to see something there. So if I do that, here's, let's say, ax plus by equals, I'll write it over again. Okay, so if I subtract ax from both sides, I'm going to get by equals minus ax in front of that c. Divide everybody by b now, and that's going to give us that y equals opposite of a over b times the x plus c over b, okay? Now, this right here is the key that I need, because that is, in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus little b, and that's the slope right there. Okay, so that's the key that I'm going to need, is that the slope is the opposite of a over b. That's an a right there, okay? Big old a. Let's rewrite that, okay? Opposite of a over capital B, which is different than that little b. Okay, so that's the key we're going to use to write our equation of a line. It's a very simple little method. It's really easy. I think you're really going to like this. Okay, so if our slope is 3/2 in this case, I know that's the opposite of a over b, and that's the ax plus by over there, right? Okay, so let me write that again. Ax plus by equals c. There it is in standard form. Okay, so if I plug in this 3/2 and whatever here for the slope, I'm going to get 3x 2y equals c. Now, plus or minus in the middle here. Okay, now, because this slope is the opposite of a over b, if I have a positive slope, I'm going to have a subtraction sign in here. If I had a negative slope, the opposite of the negative, I would need a plus sign in here. Okay, so now we have almost done here. We just have to find out what's this c value over here. Okay, well, I can find that out real easy. Here's a point that's on the line. We have to have a slope and a point. And we should know that every point on the line will make the equation true. Okay, so all I have to do is substitute in the 4 and the 5 for the x and the y. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to write this is equal to 3 times the 4 minus 2 times the 5. Ooh, better put a divider over there. And that is going to equal, what is that, 12 minus 10 is 2. So that's what c is. So here's my equation, 3x minus 2y equals 2. So very simple, easy. Gosh, there's no fractions to even work with on there. 3x minus 2y equals 2, and that is my equation in standard form. Now, a lot of times they're going to want us to write that in slope-intercept form, which is, again, like the y equals mx plus b. Well, it's real simple. We just have to just take this and solve it for y. So if I can move this up a little bit here, give me some room. And if I do that again, let's do it in the black. I'm going to write this over. 3x minus 2y equals 2. And solving this for y, well, minus 3x and minus 3x again. And that's going to give me the minus 2y equaling, and that's a minus 3x, and that's a plus 2 on the end over there. and then divide everybody by -2. Okay? And boom, that cancels out, and I've got y equals, now negative over negative is positive, so that's 3/2 x, and then positive over minus is going to be -1. And so then there is my equation in slope-intercept form. And we can see here y equals mx plus b. This is the slope, and sure enough, that is what we said it was in the very beginning, was 3/2, okay? All right, so that's a real nice little way to do that. And so what are we going to do next here? Okay, now, I'm going to give you a try at this, okay? So I'm going to give you 2 sample problems here in just a moment, and I want you to write them down, and then pause the video, work out the problems, get your 2 equations, resume the video, and then check your answers, okay? All right, so here's what the two equations are going to be, and I'll move this up here. I'm going to go down like so. Okay, and we're going to have a new page. And so we're going to have problem 1. I'll just put a 1 on here. Okay, and that is the slope is going to equal 5/3. Excuse me. And we're going to go through the point -2, 4. Okay, so that's the first problem. Now, problem number 2 over here is going to be similar to that one. Okay, the slope is going to equal -7/2. Now, slope is negative this time, so be careful. And the coordinates of the point are 1, 5. That's the point that I'm going to go through, 1, 5. All right? Okay, so you write these down, pause the video, and then come back and resume it, and we'll see how you did, okay? Okay, well here we are back again, and let's see how you did. All right? And so on the first one over here, let's see, you should have 5x, 3y, slope is positive, so I need a subtraction. Then when I substitute these 2 values in here and here, and I'm not going to do all that arithmetic, but you should get a -22, okay? So there's my equation in a standard form there. And how did you do? Okay, hopefully, yahoo, hopefully we got that one right. Okay, let's look at problem number 2. Now on this one over here, you should have had 7x, 2y. Now don't worry about that negative, because now is when I use the negative, not over here. Negative slope means I have a plus sign, an addition problem there. Equals, okay, and then if I plug in the 1 and the 5, that's going to be 7 plus 10, and that is 17. So there it is for that one in standard form. And let's give you another happy face on that one if we got that one right. Hopefully you did. All right, so how did you do? If you did great on these, if you got them both right, great. If you missed one or you had a little problem, you can ask a friend who's in the class with you, see what they did. You can look at the video over again, or you can try and contact me, and I'll be glad to help you as well. So we'll see you in class. Have a good day.